Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Michael, and
Is this where humans
to
keep
another
all their
episode.
wisdom? Their behavior makes much more sense to me now.
Welcome to another episode of Dragon Age
we
Origins.
don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last night after all. The king isn't coming. Nobody is.
So what can we do? Leave? Try to get out of the village?
And abandon everyone? No, we fight.
We've no other choice.
Everybody interrupted me today. Damn. Good on you guys, though, for not giving in. Hell yeah. Especially when things look bleak.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
Greetings, Sir Murdoch. I am your miracle.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens.
And why would you think that?
For more reasons than you care to hear, I bet. Still, there's no reason to think Bantegan's lost his mind. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Have faith, good man. We'll defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Nobody else can do these repairs?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Why does he refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Is there anything else you need?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Tell me about Dwin.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
I want to discuss
Shouldn't you be
something else.
trying to reason with Owen?
I'll go talk to him.
Don't drink with him. That's how he sucks you in. Just my luck, our success hinges on the most foolish drunk of a smith ever to grace the Maker's lands.
Oh, cool. We got the persuasive achievement. Yeah, persuasion's not hard. Caitlin's house. This should be where the little boy is, I think, from the last episode.
This should be easy
Pretty
enough.
quite sure this is where he is anyway. So I think he, like, locks himself in the closet. Yeah, the dresser. Hello? Someone in there?
away. This isn't your home.
A small human. I say burn it out.
Ah, What are you doing? All right, I'll come out.
Damn.
Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
First, tell me what you were doing in there.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Where's the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Perhaps I could help you and your sister in return?
You could? Maybe you could give my sister money? She said if we had money, we'd be alright, even if Mother is dead.
I could use that sword to help the village.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the chantry. Good luck.
We go up to the second floor, and we find the chest. With the green blade. 10% nature resistance and 6 damage versus beasts. Tier 4 metal. It's also got a rune on it. Oh, hello. What's this? A bookshelf. Okay then. Just a nice little codex entry I would have missed. God, this game would take fucking forever if I read all the codex entries. Jesus. Although that is something I didn't think about. I could just pop open the codex when I find new entries and just give you guys a second to, you know, pause the game if you actually feel like reading it. Let me know if you want me to do that, actually. You know, in their comments section. Blacksmith?
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Alistair's just freaking shrugging. Is this Owen the blacksmith? I need to speak to you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
And now I'm shrugging, like, the fuck is this guy thinking?
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is Alyssa, a Grey Warden helping Bantian.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her.
She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
So you intend to drink yourself to death?
Why not? It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
Yes, I am.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You are asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
What's stopping me from lying to you?
Nothing besides your conscience. You got one of them.
Last time I checked.
Then I'll take what I can get. And leave the rest to the Maker's grace.
I promise you, I will find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Let's hope not.
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me. I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
Nice to see you have some purpose.
I've you to thank for that, stranger. Just do what you've promised, and it will have been worthwhile.
What do you know about what's going on?
You mean, why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously, something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Velena she was imagining things, but maybe the Arlessa was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe.
What else did your daughter say?
She thought the Arlessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now.
What do you know about the Arlessa?
Only that she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say. And too proud and headstrong from the sounds of it.
Think the Arlessa made Eamon sick?
I'd never make such accusations. But maybe, if she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did at that.
Have you told anyone about this?
Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl. Like what?
Let's talk business.
Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Well, your weapons suck. Armor ain't any better. You ain't got any belts. I'll take your caltrop plans, though. Guess that's it. Got anything in here I can steal? Yes, you do.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it. I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sober. Right.
Oh. Can I not?
This should be easy enough.
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
Didn't the militia use this?
Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old, anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
Huh? Not one to turn down loot. See, there's that. That's Caitlin's house. And we already dealt with the boy. Here's Dwyn's house. Perfect. Door's locked. Hello? Fucker.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Sorry, I didn't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You're recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Chances are better out there than in here.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
I'll put in a good word for you with Van Degen or the Jarl.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Well, I sure as hell ain't fucking you. And I sure as hell ain't paying you. General store. See what we got in here. Lamp oil in the barrels.
This should be easy enough.
Alrighty then. Ma'am, what's the fun of having a lake if you can't swim?
As you wish.
Oh, fruit, yeehaw. Death root over here. I need to upgrade my poison making skills.
Why are you here?
Excuse me?
Obviously you are no priestess, but shouldn't you be running a shop or a farm somewhere rather than fighting?
You think to tell me my place, Kunari? You are very brave.
It is not done.
But it is done. Do not be such a blind fool.
I speak the truth. It is not I who is blind.
Look around you then. You see women throughout this land, fighters and mages both.
That has yet to be proven.
Which, that they fight, or that they are female?
Either.
So I am not truly a woman to you, hmm? 'Tis good to know.
And Kunari are weird, man. They're cool, but they're weird.
If I had my way, I'd be halfway to Denerim by now.
Hilt of a sword from the point end. This ought to be interesting. Huh.
On it.
This is just a random ass house.
As you wish.
I don't know what he's about.
This should be easy enough.
Damn.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Letter from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
The guy basically said the exact same thing fucking Patter Gritch said in Lothering. Except it was his wife instead of the sister. Alright. What level am I? Until level 8, which is when I get my next thing. I don't know if this shit's gonna be...
Tell me how you passed the time in that cage for so long.
No, I didn't.
So... what did you do in there?
A training exercise. I would observe an object, and then try to think of all the words in your language which began with the same letter as its name.
That? Wait, just wait. You're joking again, aren't you?
No.
No.
You are not telling me that you played I Spy against yourself for 20 days?
There are a lot of things in Lothering that begin with G.
I'm not sure who I like better. Alistair and Morgan? Or Alistair and Kunari? Or Sten. His name's not Kunari. Well, his name's not Sten either,
from the castle?
No, all is still.
This should be easy enough.
It is an unnatural.
We don't have Dog with us,
Yes,
unfortunately.
yes. Very lovely. Let us soak in the vista before the massacre begins.
That's a comment. Alright, windmill. I love the letter. Alrighty then.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit I do not know quite how to address you. Is my lady sufficient?
My lady would be proper. I am a Terran's daughter.
Very well then, my lady. I am humbly at your service. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliff. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Have you considered using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Is there anything I can do to
We
help?
have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Carry on.
As you wish, my lady. Make her watch over you.
I see a chest. How do I get that? Like, what? Oh, hello. I didn't even know I could come up here like that. And there's another chest that I have insufficient skill. God damn it. Whole reason I pick rogues and make sure I have rogues in my team in these games is so I don't run into that problem. Grr. Alright, well. It's pretty much everything, so I'm gonna go back into the Chantry. I'm gonna talk to Murdoch last because I don't remember whether or not that's what kind of sets things off. And I don't, yeah. Let's talk to Caitlin.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
About the sword I found in your home.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
Perhaps I could pay you something for it?
I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan. I couldn't ask you for money.
You know what? Let's be nice. It's a very valuable sword. Here, 500 silver. Take it.
Oh, how generous we are today, it appears.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. How can I ever repay you?
Just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
I mean, it's not like that gold is gonna be fucking hard to come by.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a woman of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is the chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Van Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
Sir Perth needs holy protection for his knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if they think it helps them...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Alright, now we go back to Sir Perth, tell him what's what. Like Alistair said, morale is a powerful thing. See my... No, that's right, I haven't gotten the next thing yet. The next wrong. Alright, Perth.
The Knights of Redcliff are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
She has some holy amulets. Would those do?
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
You think it would actually help?
Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Carry on.
As you wish, my lady. Maker watch over you.
Alright. Everything seems to be done. I can't do anything about these chests. Or anything like that. I can only hope that I level up during the fighting.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantegan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
how's morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I'm ready to make my stand. Let's wait till sundown.
Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
No, I'm ready now.
Then good luck to you. You'll need it.
Kinda wish I could have gone back and done that persuade option, but meh. Not a big deal. Here goes.
They're coming. Get to your positions. Make ready.
First of all, I want everybody to hold their positions. I'm going to switch to my bow, and I'm going to equip fire arrows for this.
Traps. Burn these foul creatures.
Oh, I don't have to. Okay, they already... Boys, go! I couldn't remember what they're... Alright, I might want to keep my bow out, just because it's going to be a pain in the ass.
Be wary. There must be others lurking about.
Oh, there we go. That's a lot of guys. Morgan, what in the fuck are you doing all the way over there? You get your ass back here. Alright, Sten. Me. Try to protect him. Fucking hell. Sten, you just cannot stay alive to save your life. Alright, Sten. Run.
Prepare the scars of battle.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, no, you don't. Alright, toggle everybody. The f back over here. Alright, boys. Oh, no, Alistair. I'm still on you.
It's your time to die.
Come on, guys.
Oh, this could be
Desperation is an ugly perfume.
No.
As I expected. The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Knights, stay here.
Come on! We need to hurry!
I'm coming, buddy. Yeah, that's how we do it. Dang. Times like this, I kind of want to make it easier.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Yeah, just a nice attack. Alright, they need help over here.
Let's do this quickly!
The militia member, unfortunately. Alright, my health is getting low. It's actually, probably gonna regret this. That'll be another militiaman down, unfortunately. But we gotta kill him now. Alright, Sten, you just... Characters like you. Potions like Alright, been so far, so good. I believe that's it. Oh no, Murdoch died. That sucks.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, dear lady. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
There's still much more to do, Bantegan.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliff.
Murdoch of Redcliff, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Yes, we leveled up, thank God. Still, it sucks that Murdoch ended up dying. Not too big a deal, though. Large damage bonus against golems and other constructs. That sounds handy. I'm actually gonna take that, yeah. Alistair. Still nowhere fucking near Blood Dragon Plate. Let's get you shield wall, I guess. Oh, okay. So you're gonna need 26 dexterity next. Unfortunately. Alright, now that my dexterity is at 30, I'm gonna pump cunning to 30. And I'm going to go ahead and do improved poison making. Yes. And critical expertise. Bonus to critical chance for all attacks. Additionally, if the rogue's cunning score is greater than strength, sharpness of mindless character use cunning modifier to affect attack damage in place of the strength modifier. Oh, I'm getting lethality next. Hell the fuck yes. One in 5 chance of evading physical attacks. Nice. Alright, with the bonus to cunning I have now, and that next bit for mechanical expertise, if I am still able to enter those two areas.
So we won the battle? If this is what war is like, with so many people hurt and dying, I don't want to think about what fighting the Darkspawn will be like. Ban Tegan or Al Eamon will be calling for volunteers soon, won't they? They'll need an army to fight in the south now. I'll go when they call me, I guess. I'm going to get drunk first, though, if you'll excuse me.
I suppose I cannot blame him for that. Alright. First of all, we're gonna come over here. The chest is still there. That's a good sign. It's the house that I'm worried about. Just a metal kite shield. Kind of expected that. And it looks like I can still enter this house. Excellent. Which means we can get this chest. Yes.
As you wish.
And it's just spirit ball, of course. Oh well.
On it.
But unfortunately, that's all the time I've got to. That's all the time I've got for today. Game. I swear to God, if you end this episode on a crash, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm still gonna upload it. There we go. Alright. But unfortunately, that's all the time I've got time. Oh my God. That's all the time I've got for today. See you in the next episode. Bye.